Hey, everybody, it's Alan Lowe, and I'm here at the Flagler Voice Podcast Studio. And we have a fantastic, beautiful guest in the studio today. Her name is Desiree. And we're going to find out a little bit about her business, and we're going to find a lot about her. How are you today, Desiree?
I'm great. Thank you for asking.
I'm glad that you're here today. So, we're going to go back a little bit and talk a little bit about your business and then about your personal life, because I think that's really hard hitting. And I think a lot of people in our community will gain a lot from hearing about it. But let's start with your business. So, do you call yourself a hairdresser or
I think I'm a stylist.
a stylist?
Yes,
Okay.
I'm a stylist, but more so, my business is Desire Beauty. Um, it's a business where you can come in, get your hair done, feel confident, relaxed, feel the atmosphere of a peaceful atmosphere. That's what I try. That's what I uh,
Aspire to?
inspire. Yes,
Yeah,
yes. Have
sure.
that experience, the relaxing experience. Um, yes, that's the stylist that I became, and I love it. But prior to that, I had a son. His name is Robert, and he was 30 years old. He passed in 2021.
I'm sorry.
Yes, thank you. He was just a blessing in my life. And after he passed in 21, I'm a boy mom. So I loved all the boys. So I decided to work for a group home in Palm Coast. And it was a boys group home. And I just knew that's what I needed at the time. And it helped me through a very trying time.
I can't
And
imagine.
it was amazing. I met some really good young men that were going through a lot of different trials and tribulations with their parents. Their parents were struggling with drugs. A majority of their parents were struggling with drugs or couldn't just make it happen for themselves. So I would come in every day and cook them dinner, give them love. They were going through different situations. One young man, his mother OD'd,
Hmm.
and it was just a hard time for me to watch him go through it and for him to go through it. But I remember giving him hugs when they were needed, just encouraging them to keep their lives going.
Sure.
So I just love the fact that I was able to work with them, and I definitely the journey was amazing, and I know it was a blessing for me, and I pray that it was a blessing for them as
It
well.
sounds like it was.
Yes.
So you're involved in, or you were involved anyway, in a lot of volunteering to help out around our community.
Yes. Well, in 2011, I was still in New Jersey at the time,
Hmm.
but I had a vision board, and my vision board was to open a salon for all types of people, for all people from all walks of life and any situations, any trials. So, like giving back to directing, inspiring, motivating, just changing people's lives because I know God's been a blessing to me in my life. So I just want to give back. So I wrote down networking, outreach, and stuff like that. So yeah, I worked for senior centers, which was a blessing. I visit
Off the air, you had mentioned that you were visiting a woman that was in
Grand Villa.
yeah,
Yeah,
and you were doing her hair. Did you go? Did you bring her to your salon
I
or?
did.
Yeah.
So I brought her to my salon. She's wheelchair bound. We went to my salon, my new salon in Palm Coast, and I gave her highlights and made her feel so good and a nice cut. I took her back home. And then a couple weeks ago, I went to visit her because her family doesn't live here. And we played left, right, center with the whole group, and I just enjoyed myself. We played with pennies. It lasted a little longer than with dollars, but it was definitely a blessing for me. A lot of times when we share ourselves, it blesses both ends. We both get blessed. So
Yeah.
yeah, I love doing outreach. I also have a lot of clients that work for independent living,
Mm-hmm.
so they'll call me and see if I can go to their house to cut their patient's hair. So I'm willing to do that all times.
That's fantastic.
And I have tons of pictures of ladies that I went to their house. Um, and we have a lot of assistant livings in Palm Coast in homes as well.
Right.
So I've done that as well, and just go to and make them feel good, and they feel amazing once they get their hair cut and they see that someone really cares about them.
Yeah.
So it's not about finance, it's bigger than hair. It's more spiritual and soul filling.
And you take that all the way through, even at your salon, right?
I do. I
Yes.
do. We at the salon, we come in and we just love on one another. I love on my clients. Um I think that just the setting and the atmosphere is very important for clients, because even when I was living in New Jersey, I was a greeter for a church, and I feel like when you greet people, you don't know what they're in need of, but God knows what they're in need of.
Right.
You're just a vessel right now, standing in front of them to give them what they're in need of. So
Sure.
that's how I do business as well. And I stand over my clients and I hope and pray that they're getting everything that they need.
That's a great way to look at business.
Yeah.
And you and I met each other. Actually, we're in two networking groups.
Yes.
We're in Money Magnets,
Money Magnets.
which is a new group, and
amazing.
yeah, and it's growing like wildfire. And we're also in the Referral Diamond Club, otherwise known as RDC,
RDC, yes.
that meets on Wednesdays,
Yes.
and it's growing as well.
That's
We've
amazing, too.
almost outgrown our location
Yes,
there.
we are. And I'm just love being a part of both of those outreach and
Yeah.
programs. Money Magnets, amazing. That's where I met you. And coming out of my comfort zone and speaking on live is just really hard, but it's really fun at the same time. You make it so great. And I would love to keep doing it again and again now.
You're welcome back anytime you want to come
I
back.
appreciate that.
No problem. And I love these, particularly these two networking groups, Money Magnets and RDC, because our first goal is to refer each other for businesses. If somebody needs something done and we have a person in the network, we give them first shot at whatever. And if we can't find that, we go out. But I think it's really important to support each other in business, network across different businesses, and really build up our community.
It's so rewarding. I love the outreach, dealing with different businesses and outreaches. The golf tournament that's coming up, and
For the Flagler County Drug Court Foundation.
yes, that's
Yeah.
very interesting to me. And I will definitely love to see if I can work with them in any way.
Oh, have no fear. You'll have more work than you like. I appreciate you coming in, and I'm glad we had this conversation. And you are welcome back anytime you like.
Well, I appreciate being here, and don't forget to come visit me at Desire Beauty.
What's the location?
It's 100 Route 100, Moody Boulevard, right next to the Wawa.
Next to the Wawa.
Yeah,
okay.
it's 5650 Total Salon, Route 100,
Next to Wawa.
next to Wawa.
That's
Yes.
awesome.
Yes.
Really great having you in there
Thank you
here
so
today.
much.
Well, everybody, that wraps up another episode. And why, what a great guest today, huh? If you have a business and you'd like to promote your business and you have a backstory that you think people would be interested in, please contact me. Come on in and we'll get your voice heard. Have a great day.
I love it. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're more than
That
welcome.
felt really good.